Yeah, there she go, there she go, there she go, yeah. Oh, don't mind that girl, that's just my queen.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Allie here, and today I want to talk about something important. It's very near and dear to my heart. As you guys may or may not know, tomorrow begins National Infertility Awareness Week. And that's just something that that us women go through. You can just hashtag the words flip the script, or you can hashtag the initials NIAW, pick your poison, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You can make a video, or you can just have a conversation about it with somebody that you know. 1 in 8 women deal with it every single day, whether it's miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy, struggles with IVF. You pick it, and I'm pretty sure somebody you know has gone. So I just want to talk a little bit about my personal situation. In October of 2016, it's been almost 2 years already. I got pregnant, and it was like one of the happiest moments of my life because I want to be a mom, and it just brought me joy. Let's fast forward. Went to the doctors, confirmed that I was pregnant, and one day while I was at work, I got pain in my lower abdomen. Went to the emergency room because I was freaking out. That's like one of the most scariest things you can ever go through while you're pregnant and you have a pain, because you automatically think the worst. Am I having a miscarriage? Mind you, I didn't think that I would be having an ectopic pregnancy. I've seen videos on it because I've done my research. I'm like, oh, that'll never happen to me. I guess again, when you least expect it. Anyway, I went to the doctor at the emergency room because it was late. And I waited. They took blood. The OBGYN for the night shift, she came to see me. She spoke with me. She asked me about my history and my pregnancy. And so she did an internal exam. And the only thing she was able to see is my sac. She advised me, because she couldn't really see too much. I guess the proper tools weren't there, or she just wanted to get a second opinion. She advised me to come back the next morning so somebody can see me and give me an exam. So I went home, went to bed. The next day I got up and I went to the doctor's. As I'm getting advised, the doctor says, from the looks and the pictures and the sonograms, she said, it appears that I'm having an ectopic pregnancy. Automatically, I burst into tears because that's the worst thing and the last thing that I wanted to hear, because it was a pregnancy that I wanted with my fiance at the time. Automatically, I think the most insensitive thing she could have ever done is she told me I was having an ectopic pregnancy. At the same time, she started throwing me all the things that I had to do. She's like, either you get surgery or you get medication to dissolve the pregnancy. And it's like, you just told me that I have to lose my child and have to terminate my pregnancy all at the same time. It's like being hit by a car. So anyway, she didn't give me much time to think about it. She said I have to take like 10, 15, 20 minutes to decide, because we had to do something. Because as you guys may or may not know, when you have an ectopic pregnancy, it's very detriment that you do something, because if it's a tubal, which is the most common form of ectopic, the embryo can grow in your fallopian tube and burst, which will lead to internal bleeding, and a lot of women have died. A lot of women don't even know that they're pregnant, and then they end up with an ectopic pregnancy. You have to get surgery. One of your tubes can be removed, which is scary, because if you want to conceive a child later on, you have one tube that you can rely on only. I wanted to get a second opinion, but I know that time was of the essence. So I communicated with my fiance at the time, and he basically was telling me to get a second opinion. And I felt like I was going to get the same answer anywhere I went. Decided to get the surgery initially because she told me that was the shortest way to make sure that was actually an ectopic. 20 minutes later, she came and advised me again. She's like, If you want, we can do the methotrexate. So I decided to do that. I initially got one shot. You get it in your rear and your bum, and it hurts. So I did that, and she said I would have to follow up every week. I have to get my blood taken, and my HCG levels went all the way down to 0. The following week I got my blood taken, and my levels had not went down, continued to rise. So they advised me that I needed to get another dose of methotrexate. So I get the shot. I went home. I was devastated. I came back the next week, and my levels finally started dropping. So that was a good thing. It was devastating at the same time, but I knew that I couldn't keep the pregnancy and I had to terminate it. So yeah, I came back every week for, I want to say, 2 months, until my levels went to a 0. And it was the most painful thing because I would also go through bloating. I had pain in my lower abdomen, and at times, like, I couldn't fully walk properly. I would start sweating, and it was one of the most painful times that I have gone through, but I survived, and I know that everything happens for a reason, and it wasn't my time, and it wasn't meant for me to have a child at that time with that person. So that's my story. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because, like I said, I've struggled with an ectopic pregnancy. We need to talk about it more because it's something that a lot of women struggle with. And when you don't know or you don't have the knowledge, you just go through these issues with people who haven't had struggles with conceiving, and just people in general when they say things that hurt your feelings because they're not aware. It's very important. If you want to participate, like I said, it begins tomorrow. You can hashtag, you can have a conversation, you can do some research. Just do your part. And yeah, that's all for this video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.